Hey guys, Omni here. This is a little old, but I didn't report on it here on the channel because at the time when I saw everything about this announcement, it was casting rumors. It wasn't actually from a source that I trusted when I first saw them. So I was like, okay, I'll wait until I see something official and then I'll talk about it. And that was the casting about Tim Drake in season 3 of Titans. Didn't talk about it, but apparently, I missed that they officially announced it on the DC Titans Twitter, as well as Variety reported on this as well. Now, I'm probably going to butcher this name. So it looks like J. Lycurgo has been cast. I probably messed that up. I'm sorry. As the Titans version of Tim Drake. So we already had Jason Todd, we got Dick Grayson, and now we've got Tim coming to the scene. One thing about this, just kind of reading the article, is the actual description of Tim. Because right now, you know, people who have been on the channel for a while know that I'm not the biggest fan of Titans and how it's handled a lot of its characters so far. The writing just hasn't really been there to support them. The portrayals and the castings themselves, though, have all been phenomenal. But the show writers have just kind of let down a lot of these characters that I've come to love and cherish over the years, Tim being one of those. So I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to handle it. So this being said, the description they have of the character is Drake is described as a streetwise kid who's managed to grow up on the toughest streets without losing his indelible belief in heroism. His easygoing demeanor is backed up by a near-genius mind, a natural detective with a perception of detail far beyond his years. Which that part lines up with Tim Drake, that he was really a high-level genius and detective, and that was one of the key things that allowed him himself to discover Batman's identity, as well as Dick Grayson's Robin and Nightwing, and discern that they were all connected. And the part of this is like, okay, well, this doesn't stand out because that initial description is Jason Todd's backstory. Tim Drake, at least in the comics, was a wealthy kid. He didn't grow up on the streets. He was just smart and eventually came into the care and tutelage of Bruce Wayne. Through his own detective work, his own sleuthing and piecing the puzzle pieces together, and he wanted to do good with his talents, and he worked his way into the Bat family. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not that this could be a completely different version, or that maybe there is a version of Tim Drake out there that is set up like this, but out of all the Robins, the only one that grew up on the street was Jason Todd. That was his backstory. I mean, Batman encountered him and met him because he was stealing the wheels off of the Batmobile when Batman was fighting crime and came back to the alley where he had it parked. And Jason Todd was trying to rob his freaking rims. So out of them, the streetwise kid was always Jason Todd, but we kind of missed that story with Jason Todd in Titans. We've missed a lot of Jason's story in Titans. And with him transitioning into Red Hood, unless there's additional context, time skip, what have you, we're missing that transformation from Jason Todd into Red Hood. Because so far, like I've said before, we don't have what we've got so far doesn't fill in those pieces. So it just like, again, it's another character they're bringing in from the Bat family, very Bat heavy centric focus with Barbara Gordon coming in, Tim Drake, Jason Todd, Red Hood, Scarecrow, and all that coming in. Batman himself, of course, Alfred, maybe eventually we'll actually see him. Like, it's just, okay, can we ease up on the Batman stuff for a little bit? I know we're going to Gotham City, but Jesus, pump the brakes a little bit. I just don't want them to mess up Tim in this and just, I don't know, we'll see. Because it just seems like, again, the writers have not earned my faith, so this description of Tim Drake, while it's like half right and half not. The casting, I don't know, I'm not familiar with this actor at all. I haven't seen anything that he's been in before, at least if I have, I don't recognize him. But it's definitely a different type of Tim that we've had in any of the mediums that we've had. So I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't care. if they do Tim justice, if he plays Tim well, and if they write Tim well, I'll be happy. I just don't have a lot of confidence in this show. I'm still going to stick through it because it's DC. DC is my comfort zone, my jam. Even when they hurt me, I'm still there. So we'll see how it all pans out. Sorry I'm late to this one, guys. Remember, let's keep this all in mind and be calm, be fair, be kind to my opinions, because I know a lot of people do love this show. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this casting. Sound off down below. Let me know your thoughts. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody.